morning. We are doing something a little different today. Time of recording is the 4th of July. Happy 4th to y'all. My brother's birthday is in a couple days. I said, what the heck do you want for your birthday? And he said, I need a logo for my fantasy football team. I don't know what your... He was very kind to say, I don't know what your rates are. But, if that would be like asking too much for a gift, I was like, no, it's fine. I will do this for you as a gift. So, I did a bunch of doodles. Kind of liked this one. So we are in Illustrator today. We have no overhead cam. I don't know why I had to click back here and show you. You can see just fine. Because I'm not using a tablet. Probably not as interesting. The intention here is to have a beak that kind of looks like a football. You know what I mean? And I don't know if this is going to be the actual draft that becomes the actual logo. We are just figuring it out right now. And we'll see if I like it when it's done being traced. And if I don't like it, back to the drawing board. You know? He liked the concept. He didn't say, yeah, do that yet. So, like, I don't know where he's at on this one, actually. What's going on here? We have this stroke. So, I used to use Illustrator a lot. I actually want to change this. So, his app that he uses, the upload size is like so small. And like once we make this vector, we can do it whatever we want with it, right? So it's also going to be a circle. So I'm also going to make another circle that fits in here. And we're gonna make that one. Let's just make that one like red. Okay, I'm gonna lock that circle. Get a hair off my tongue. Take a sip of the coffee. So I used to use Illustrator quite a bit. I worked at a wide format. Why in RGB? I should probably be in RGB. Fix this again back to 0. Change this to 0 if it's not already. It is not. Wide format print place, and I set pretty much everything up that we did in Illustrator. That's kind of football shaped, right? And just spent a lot of time with the program. I used it a little bit in college, like a couple years beforehand, and a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna start from the other side and try to make this curve a little smoother than it is, or a little more symmetrical, I guess. There to there. Let's pull this handle out. That's pretty good. So we got this overhang. Oh, what am I doing? This doesn't connect there. This needs to go the other way. Nope, stop. Actually, we're gonna back up totally. Go back to this point. Pull this handle in. So, you might be wondering, it's the 4th of July. Why are you doing this today? Well, because I'm trying to keep a good schedule. Stay consistent with what I have listed on my page. And because I am going on vacation next week. And I'm going to miss next Friday and the following Monday. So I might as well keep on right now, you know what I mean? I'm here. I'm off today, sure, I'm not working today, but I can still do this. I can still get up early. Even though probably everybody's asleep right now. Especially the few friends I have that consistently watch lately. This is gonna, yep. I hate it when you have a long line and it just gets all wonky. I can fix it later. This is also like still just kind of a rough draft, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Can do a little bit of tweaking later. Like mess with the line weights and stuff. I really like this beak we got going on. So we're gonna pull this down and shimmy this over here. I am not an Illustrator expert. I'm okay with the program. This is a goofy program. I'll say an unintuitive program. It takes a lot of getting used to. I took an illustration class at a community college. And it was, first of all, it was an evening class. Sucks ass. It was supposed to be from like it was like 7 to 10 or something. It was horrible. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Because I definitely left that one early several times. I sat next to a funny guy whose name was Abbas. I don't remember the other guy that sat next to us, his name, unfortunately. So in this class, it was an illustration, not illustrator, illustration class, okay? This is important. Because in this class, the only thing this guy taught us was Illustrator, the program. And I later went to a 4-year fine art college and got an illustration degree. And obviously at this transition point I knew the difference, or like knew that Adobe Illustrator was not the definition of the process of being an illustrator, you know what I mean? It's probably fine. I'm going to lower the opacity on my drawing. So, just kind of a strange... And that professor, man, strange guy, and he had a heck of a time keeping that class engaged, or at least paying attention to him. Like he was always talking over people, and did not have a authoritative bone in his body to say, hey, pay attention, or like get out, like nothing like that. You know what I mean? Granted, it was college, so like college professors don't have that much, I don't want to say like power, but like if a kid wants to leave, an adult at that point, right? If an adult wants to leave, they can fucking leave, right? I don't know. Especially like, you know, you're kind of probably working now. I mean, dang, like most people, I've been working since I was 16. So like, a lot of young folk be working and got, you know, different jobs that got to work around their college schedule. Remember this, I cut behind the penguin's eye I was referencing. Ooh, what's the best way to close this off? Good old Fee makes her morning appearance. Got the windows open this morning. Got pretty nice last night. Oh, this is just like part of the circle. No, it's not. That doesn't make any sense. So the circle needs to stop. It needs to go underneath. Talking about illustration. I think I want this probably in some... No, I'm gonna have to So that was an accident. And a little big, obviously, but that looks kind of cool. I'll have to use the path shape thing to mess with that. Not the not what I was going for. So we got these oranges on penguins. What is this? I'm gonna have to do like a couple. Whoops. You can do that? They'll change the drawing? What? That's cool. I did not know that. So what I wanted to see was that orange in here. Something like that. Looks like a scythe now. So this illustration teacher also thought that it should be a little bit thicker. Oh yeah, this needs to connect, that's right. Just gonna copy this. Also thought that illustration was defined by textures, and what made a really good illustration was some kind of like filter texture over your piece. And we had this like a stamp project where we had to like design a stamp based on some local historical figure. And I think I did not. Did I actually draw it? I can't remember if I actually drew it or not. And then added one of like there's effects in one of these. He was like, "This is illustration." This stuff. at the time, I didn't know that is not the case. This is marbly one. It's a little bit better because it's thicker down here. So your teacher's not always right, and doesn't always know what they're talking about. I'm gonna close this off, send it back underneath. Make this a little bit smaller. It's too small. 1.02. That's probably good for now. And then not copy that because we might get the effect that we do not want. So we're just gonna do that for now. And mess with that beak later. So actually this should be white and follow the circle. I'm gonna make the circle black. That was a great idea, Ian. Send it to the back so I can see the drawing. Excuse me. So another thing being an illustration major is I know that this is an important program to know how to use. Where's my drawing? Put this opacity up a little bit. Since I was a transfer student, I got this. My credits got me to transfer out of a lot of classes, which was very nice. So I might have gotten more like my freshman year, which is most of the classes I got to skip. But like being in my major, I definitely expected to have more illustration or illustrator like exposure, or like taught more illustrator stuff. Like we had I have to sneeze now, jeez. I like how I'm turning away from the camera as if I'm going to get the sneeze on the viewer. And it really did not have a lot of that. You know? what the hell? Where's the copy I just made? I'm gonna move this up. I'm going to make, oh, it has no nothing on it, so I can see it. Hello? Hello? Oh, it is black. I had something else selected. Where's this path I was just making? Doing a real ramshackle job of this. What does that mean? Ramshackle. Put that up again. So I'm gonna see if this works, or if I could really just select this path. That'd be great. Do it this way. Fine. We're gonna try to pathfinder these together and see if that gives us a nice external shape. This one. No. I never remember which one is which. That is not quite what we're looking for. What about this one? That's a little closer. This one. They're all doing the same thing. That is a little better. How does this work? Point. Gotta delete these points. And it'll be happy? Oh yeah! I know what I'm doing. Clearly. So this needs to be black. No, not that. These need to be... Dude! What's going on here? Are these not connected? Shut up. This is one shape. Why is it doing that? Okay. No. There we go. I don't know what that did, but it fixed it. Fixed it. All fixed. So this needs to go to the back. And then this one needs to be white. That's the wrong one. No, it's not. That's the right one. That needs to be white. This can be kicked up 1 or 2 or 7. Nope. Clicked the wrong thing. Dude. Freaking out. Okay. Okay, then we want the eyeball to overlap this. Put a little stank on it. Hard corner. Not exactly how we drew it up, but I don't hate that. So this, where's... Okay, it's there. This line, I was texting my brother, I was like, do you like any specific kind of penguin? And he's like, you know what? There's a chin strap penguin. I didn't pull one of those up. So the dudes look like they're already ready to play football. Look at this. Look at these guys. That's kind of where this squiggle came from. I don't know if I'm going to keep it because it's not... I want the beak to be orange so it looks more like a penguin. I also don't know if I want type in there. That's another thing I need to figure out while I'm... Oh, the team name. Did I say the team name? Angry Penguins? Have I said that yet? Do something fancy with this. No stroke. Like a little under eye business. So like the I can't remember if I said this already. The way these are displayed in the app that he uses, they are tiny. So this thing really needs to be legible at a small size. I'm doing like the inverse of a... The pink bottom could be cool. Or like a... I guess it is pink on the bottom, huh? What the heck is a penguin? Penguin. Beak. Yo-ho! So I could do orange bottom. So let's actually copy this whole thing and unlock our thing here. Did I not grab the... Whoops. Hello? There. I think I can just delete this. I took a couple scans just to make sure I was getting everything. What am I doing here? Just wanted this to come up there and locked. Copy another one. This with like different head shapes, color schemes, the whole thing. Because I was noticing, I did not do this because I was drawing different looking penguins. Like this back here would look good probably. It's kind of like the, what's the Pittsburgh Penguins logo look like? So he's just a simple black penguin. It's got the orange shape. I could do something like that, where like this circle is the orange, right? Da da da. And make the beak black. Let's do one like that. Honk honk. Gooses go honk, right? It drives me nuts that the way I shrunk this, the drawing does not fit in the square where I want it to. Because this is sticking out up here. Where's my bottom beak? What do I keep selecting? Lock this. Bottom beak. Chill on the size of that stroke. Actually, does bottom even need a stroke because it's black? No. Like this right here is kind of cool. How do they make the beak white? Weird. Hey, what kind of penguins they got in Pittsburgh anyway? You know what I'm saying? It's my Dangerfield impression for you. Let me just copy this. So when you're making logos, you really want them to be as few colors as possible, usually. Could this be... Let's literally just copy the Penguins logo. At least that's how it's set up. I'll keep the... and just make this black. We gotta do these teeth, though. Oh, it doesn't work for the teeth. No, I need to outline this one, then. I should do the, so the beak is supposed to be slightly football-shaped, is the intention, and I'm gonna make the teeth kind of look like laces, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 laces. We're gonna do one of these. No fill, please. I'm gonna do this one. We're gonna rotate this slightly. Well, so I think I want a point in the middle. I can manipulate the point. I already forgot how many laces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, I almost did it on my own. We'll ignore the first one. One here. So kind of like you're looking at a football from the top. This is what we're going for. I can move these wherever I want them. Because this is a computation. Would you believe it? So I also want these to be that taper style. Fuck. This is the most profane I've been on a stream. So kind of like that. And I want to hide this now. Not bad, actually. The shape is not as footballish as I'd... Well, it's probably because the stroke is so crazy. And that doesn't get thick enough over here. What is that? Oh, shoot. There's a tool. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Hello? I can tell me what you do. Is it this one? Oh, yeah. That's the one. Actually, I'm going to make this uniform. Hello, please. Uniform. Select the thing. Uniform. Let's kick it down a notch. It's a little aggro for me. Why am I not getting like a preview? Oh, there we go. I'm doing it too fast. Okay, so we can thin this. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is not working the way that I remember it working. Finally, what is going on here? Is it not like the... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's almost exactly what I was envisioning. This angle is not working for me. It's like too hard at the top. Same thing with this one. Looks a little more like a football in there now. Football. We're in football again. Comment below if you remember the football stream era moment in time. Yeah, this is... I needed more points on this angle. Because now that I got this kind of first draft colored, I kind of like it. I have a font that I wanted to test this out in. I have like a real stanky font in here, kind of high school metalcore band font. I don't know what it's called. And of course I scrolled by it too fast. Where is it? There it is. Oh yeah. Angry Penguins. Honestly, kind of all right. Need to like fill the space better, obviously. What is this font called? Flogged. Oh boy. I've used this to like, because I don't really want to have to stroke all of it. Could just do another background color on this one. Could this be black? Oh, I forgot to fill this in. So these stitches definitely need to space differently. A little more even. I also wanted to do I don't know how to describe this. I think I just need to do it differently. Cartoon teeth. It's like a star shape I'm thinking of that none of this is doing. Oh god, I hate all of this. This is not what I wanted. Cartoon. I don't want dentist office art. Smile. Oh, I wish I could think of like a show. Okay, so this is like, I want like the star shape. Do I want an iced coffee? Of course I do. My wife for bringing me an iced coffee. Happy 4th to me. Okay, this is actually what I'm thinking of more. Like this, yeah, like this star shape. So how do I... I'm going to replicate this vector. So I'm really just going to clip this because I don't care about the other ones. So I'm looking for this. Except not this. This space is just going to get filled in. Do I have to... Well, first... Oops. I would like to... How do I do what I'm trying to do here? I want the inside of this. Is this gonna work? No. This one? No. This one? Yes. Yes, it is. Group. Delete the exterior. The cool thing about Illustrator is if you hit enough buttons, it'll work eventually. And that is your Illustrator lesson of the day with the Pathfinder tool. Okay, so now... There we go. Okay, what the hell is this? Oh, it's like this outer edge that did not take to my Frankenstein. Let's make this a fill again. So, like, I don't hate the highlight nature of this, actually. So let's pull that. Let's straighten this out. We love happy accident. Ain't that right, Bob? Ross. So I'm also still kind of working with the chin strap penguin look, right? It's kind of cool. This. Oh my god. One step at a time. Ugh. Also, do I like pinch this all in a little bit? You know what I mean? Like squish it a little bit? I'll lock this. I'm gonna move this text. I'm gonna copy this. Let's give it a squash. Maybe just the beak? It's like a little obnoxious. Do you see? I'm like... I'm in it! If I do that... Because, like, I'm just thinking about the format of how this is getting used. because it's gonna, if I do that, it can fill the space a little better. Sure, let's unlock that. Circle, 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 this one. So I just brought it over here. So if it's in this circle now, no circle, I don't need you. I only need penguin. Penguin only, please. Penguin only, please. Literally stop it. So now, it's going to fit in there. I think I like that better. Just have to fix the curves a little bit. This is actually working out better than I thought it would for a first draft. I had a, this was a joke. I didn't actually think he would go for this. And I don't know how well it's going to focus. I'll switch to OBS to see. I sent him baby penguin with a gun? Question mark? Look at that. Where's the camera? Oh yeah. And he was like, I think he said something about the NFL doesn't allow, like, celebrating with, like, doing that or something. So he's like, no. We're not doing that. I was like, I was just kidding. Whoa. Oh, this is not in the right place. Needs to turn slightly. Or don't. So one thing about Illustrator. What is this? Center of what? Oh, this. It's a lot of clicking directly on the point that you want to manipulate, and sometimes you miss a little bit or can't quite get it, and that makes me forget to breathe. It sends me into a panic over time. Let me know if you have the same problem. See, like that right there, where I accidentally double-clicked and went to that, like, edit mode or whatever that is? I was like, okay, that looks pretty good. But now I want to replicate. I don't like this corner, though. That, like, hard. Almost fixed it. There. There! Oh, what are we doing over here? Oh, it's because I squished the beak. I squished the beak. So, IDK if we're keeping this highlight accident. But I don't hate it. Between you and me, I forgot to fix the focus on this camera. No, I didn't. I did it. You know, I have an autofocus on this thing, but I think it's only for taking photos. I don't know if it, I'm doing a test right now. Is it actually focusing? I don't know. Put this up here. No, it is not. Maybe I can do that in settings or something. I don't know. That's not what we're here for. We're here for Angry Penguins. Okay, let's get back into this. No. No. I feel like this thing worked a lot better a few years ago, which was probably the last time I used it. It was several years ago. So I want this. Maybe I'm expecting too much of it. It's me. Or do I want the inside one to be thick? So I'm trying to think of like from like a point of view of like a shadow. Almost. That's okay. Okay, let's figure out this. Don't know. Thinking. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, between you and me, I'm getting iced coffee. I don't need to refill this. However, that means we have a full pot of coffee that needs to be drank. These are the problems that my household will face today. How caffeinated do we want to get on the 4th of July? The answer is probably a lot. Probably mostly. So, like, can I actually use this on, like, this section? Nope, not that one. This line. No, that's not really gonna work, is it? And taper it? No. Oh, maybe this will work. I just have to figure out how to use this freaking tool. Can I slide this? I can. Interesting. Interesting. This is looking a little ugly. Don't know why it's not being symmetrical. Oh, this is going to be annoying. There's got to be an easier way to do this. It's almost what I want. Not quite, though. I also hate that this stuff's, like, not even. Let me get a guide in here. Everybody on, like, the same center point, at least. Might help a little bit. With my... The top one is. This is not. I want it to all kind of follow that center point. Pulls up. Oh, it's down. No. That does look a little better. Did I delete that text or just move it? I just moved it. Penguins angry. Penguins angry. There it is. There's the logo. Happy birthday. Should this be following the same angle as this top curve? That seems like a lot. TBH. Let's copy this again. Put the yellow over there. Delete the guide. Take our circle with us. See, the other cool thing about Illustrator is vector files are I'll say this really wrong, non-data intensive. This is I have images plopped in here, but like if it was just these, so it'd be a very small file, and so long as you have relatively simple shapes, you could keep doing what I'm doing. If you have like a relatively, you don't really need a souped up PC to do this kind of stuff. I can just manipulate it in here. Hello. And it'll keep running like just fine. So yes, I held my breath when I was trying to grab that point. I'm trying to like... Okay, what if he's coming from the bottom? Have we considered this as an option? Would this look better? Stop with that tool. Stop that. Sure, let's try this. See how this looks. So if you think about it, if I was like, if these were all Photoshop drawings, and I was like copying it over and over and over again, by like the third one, my PC would probably start taking forever to copy them. Just because like raster is so much more data. Okay, so that kind of works, but this is too high up now. Kind of works. So I think the way I'm gonna like work through this with my brother is send him this VOD and be like, which one did you like? I would have to like reshape this beak, I think, to make the bottom. Or like that angle's too harsh, is what it is. Let's back this up. Control Z our life away. Can make it more like, yeah, like middle of the road here. Where are we at? Let's go back to this point. Just like a subtle central curve. What is this? Why is it? Oh, because I don't have a normal... Is that what's messing me up? Is this like that too? It is. This. I want that. That automatically looks better. Makes me mad. It's fine. We're still playing around. Lock you. Try to lock you, I guess. Select these boys. Scooch these boys. That was a waste of time. Should have just done them one at a time. You might watch this one day and think to yourself, Ian, are you accepting commissions? And the answer to that question is, maybe. I don't really like, excuse me, taking on commission work. Mostly because I'm pretty busy because I have a full-time job, and I'm not outright saying no. It just kind of depends on the project. Because between working full-time, owning a small business, and trying to have my own creative endeavors, I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to other people's projects. I would like to start getting into illustrating for, like, posters or, like, shirts, but, like, not like this. Like, I don't want to do, like, logo design stuff for shirts. I'd rather do, like, illustrations. Not like this shirt that I'm wearing, because this is a photo. But I have not taken the time to even try to do that, so... joke's on me, I guess? Not those. Where's this beak? Just gonna lock everything, and unlock everything. This is the way. There we go. So this angle, I'm gonna delete these because I like this slightly squished beak better. And we're just gonna scrap this. I'm gonna keep this for color as a color option. We're gonna scrap this, scrap that. Put this over here. Keep that as Oh my god. Pit Penguin logo copy. Colors. Something. So it's already 8:55. Oh my god. I don't have to stop because I do not work today, but I do have the day off, and I think it's ready to do. I'm ready to do some chilling because I got early. I got up early. I can't even talk right now. I got up early on my day off, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna change this font to the font I use for everything. Who am I? I am Ian Walker. On Instagram, you can find me here. Are you watching? That's where you can find me on Instagram. Walker Illustrator. I'm always afraid I'm gonna type it wrong. You can find me here on Twitch. Pro Gamer Ian 1. You can also find me YouTube. Pro Gamer Ian. And did I mention I own a small business? That's spelled right. So I'm not gonna say it this time. You have to watch the video. There it is. There it is. Have a great 4th if you're watching the VOD. Have a nice weekend. This will be up tomorrow. And I'll see you on Monday. That's it. Bye.